Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of May 6th through the 12th, 2024. So let's dive into it. We're going to pull 9 cards, 3 rows of 3. We have the Hermit coming out as your first card. And you know what's so funny? I just finished Sagittarius's reading, and the last point that I made to them is that they are wanting to choose more alone time this week, and then I immediately dive into your reading and we start off with the Hermit, which is clearly a card of wanting just to be on your own for a little bit. Some of you guys are a little exhausted from socializing, or could even be certain relationships in general. It's just like, man, I just need to connect back with myself and just like work, be in my routine. Maybe clean, maybe organized, just get back into like a solid routine for myself. Some of you guys, this is what I'm seeing, like specific message here. In the past, you may have experienced loneliness, and so for that reason, you may have this tendency to like always say yes to hanging out with people, always like being the first person to show up to every event, like always going out of your way for the people around you because you don't want to experience that loneliness anymore. But Spirit's now coming in and saying, Taurus, it is safe for you to be very picky choosy about who you decide to spend your time with. You don't have to say yes to everything. It's okay for you to like spend more time to yourself. And in fact, that part of your life is actually really lacking right now. And it's just something you're not used to because you may have grown up with no friends, or some of you may have had an intense period of loneliness in your life at some point. And it's like, why would I actively choose not to have friends? Why would I choose to ignore my friends? But it's like, you just need alone time sometimes. We have Judgment coming out as well. Wow. Yeah, making a judgment call here, deciding what to do with your life and who to keep in your life, who to remove. I feel like you've gone through the whole gamut of experiences with certain individuals, certain things, and you've become a master at certain soulmate relationships of yours, karmic relationships of yours. Wow, 2 of Cups came out right next to that. I didn't even finish what I was saying, and that came out. And you may have a dark history with certain people in your life, exes, old friends, whatever. And now you're judging, like, do I want these people in my life? Do I not want them in my life? Because this is the thing, like, you can acknowledge I need more alone time. I need more time to myself. Okay, but there's plenty of people in your life. There's plenty of things to do in your life, hobbies, commitments, all of that. So it's like, what stays and what goes then? And I see for you, it's like, okay, well, there's some beautiful friendships that may be developing for you. There's some beautiful relationships that may be developing for you, things that you're excited about. But, there's older connections in your life, and you've been through the whole gauntlet with them, the whole everything, like all of the major arcana cards, the fool's journey, you've been through it all with them. And it's like, do I let this person go who's been in my life longer than most people? But we did have those shadowy periods. We did have those, toxic moments. But I can't regain that history. I don't know. I can't answer this for you, but I definitely see with the 2 of Cups coming out in reverse, some of y'all are making decisions to sort of like distance yourself away from certain individuals in order to give yourself more time alone. Yeah, because you can't show up in a relationship, any friendship or relationship, in a healthy, balanced way when your cup is not filled. And right now I feel like your cup has been very drained. Even just doing your reading, like, I want to take a nap, like it's just, you need to make more time for you. All right, let's see what else comes out. We have the 7 of Swords. Okay, right off the bat, guys, if anyone that is in your circle has lied to you before, I don't think you're ever going to fully rebuild trust with them. It could have been like over a year now and you still haven't fully rebuilt trust. Some of you guys, this is really difficult. You could be married to someone and they broke your trust, and you've been trying to rebuild trust for like over a year now. It feels like over a year, I feel like saying. And I don't think it'll ever fully be rebuilt. I almost just dropped the 3 of Swords also. That's very telling. And some of you may be debating, like, well, do I just be single? Like, that may be difficult, but it might also be fun. It might also be, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Center of your spread, 5 of Wands, like, 10 of Wands. I can't even talk anymore. Guys, you're exhausted. This is having too many responsibilities, people in your life, things that are like sort of feeding off your energy, and you really need to put some of them down. And you're in this state of questioning, what do I release? What do I keep? Anyone who's lied, let go. I don't care if you've been with them for 20 years, 40 years, 50 years. If you don't trust them, let them go. It's not a healthy friendship. It's not a healthy relationship. Okay? If it's just not satisfying, if it's like mediocre sex, if it's mediocre hangouts, mediocre whatever you're doing, let go. Create that time for yourself. And when you free up that space, new beginnings can start again, and you'll put more velocity and energy towards those new beginnings. See, this is what I'm saying. 3 of Cups. If some of y'all are going through a breakup, like, your friends are here for you. They are your ride or dies. Like, they are your community, your support system, and you're going to go out and have so much fun with them. So much like creative ideas, travel ideas, things like that you can do with people. Like, there's amazing people here. There's no reason for you to hang on to these obligations, these commitments, these people that are really just taking away a lot of your time, a lot of your energy. Yeah, this is a week to hang out with the people who truly matter, and let go of those who don't. You're making a judgment call. You're freeing your energy up. Wow, 10 of Swords reversed. This has been sneaking into everyone's reading this week. So many of us, it's like beyond time for us to let go of someone or something, and we keep holding on. This is coming out right underneath the 7 of Swords, which is right underneath the Hermit. Someone who you can't trust, someone who is emotionally avoidant, someone who they just are so used to being on their own. They don't think about other people's feelings, and they could even like keep justifying to you why they did things that they did in the past that were wrong, and they're like, oh well, I did it because of this. It's like, okay, that doesn't change the fact that I was hurt though. Yeah. Whew. And I was telling the other group, like, for some reason this week, I keep getting 2 10s in every single sign's reading, like, on top of each other. These aren't exactly on top of each other, but they were like this. Okay? And the number 10 talks about letting go. And we have Judgment, the number 20, but it's written in Roman numerals, so 10 10. There we go again. Making judgment call, what stays and what goes. And you're doing this on a very physical level as well. Some of you may be going through your objects, your home, and decluttering. That message keeps coming out for so many signs as well. Just letting go of anything that doesn't spark joy. Marie Kondo. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. Recently I've been reading the pages a little bit differently when they come out in reverse, because pages represent children. But when the pages come out in reverse, for some reason recently I keep reading it as like adults that act like children, that are immature. And this is definitely someone who is really bad with communication, and they're just, I'm getting like a not fun energy. They do everything by the book. There's someone who always like followed exactly what everyone said to them in life, like NPC energy. If you're unfamiliar with NPCs, they're the non-playable characters in video games, and they're sort of like just background characters who are there for ambiance, and sometimes I feel like there's NPC humans in this world where it's like they're so deep in the matrix, so deep in the programs that their parents taught them, that society taught them, that they're just following along that current. They don't really think for themselves. They're really asleep as individuals, and for some reason you got yourself attached to one of them. And at this point, like, they're just taking up time, commitment, responsibility. So I'm just saying. We have the Chariot, moving on, moving forward. I don't know why I'm seeing making travel plans with a best friend or a group of best friends. This could be like celebrating a divorce or a separation. You're like, let's all let's all go to Mexico. Let's all celebrate on the beach, with a drink in our hands. Like, let's go somewhere cool, somewhere interesting. I'm not sure. It's awesome. I love it. Moving on, moving forward, moving up. You have a support system here. That's amazing. And I'm just seeing some time alone and dropping some of these responsibilities, deciding what stays and what goes. So thank you for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead, Taurus. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.